How we all doing, my great smelling people? Welcome back to the channel. So, you've seen the title and thumbnail. Today, I'm going to be discussing the new release from the brand of Roja Dove. Now, I don't have a bottle, but I've been blessed with a decant from a good friend. So, if you're at all interested in my thoughts on this new flanker, the new Elysium flanker from Roja Dove, then stick around.
Smelling great won't get you a date, but you have no class if you smell it like ass. Wanna smell good and wanna smell nice. Stay tuned for the bald guy's advice.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for clicking on view. If an unbiased opinion from an average lad is what you're after, then you've come to the right place.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the house of freaks.
So, Elysium, I don't have a single bottle. I don't, and it's not that I don't like it. I've got some large decants, a couple of which are actually on the shelf back there somewhere. Yeah, down there. So I'm very familiar with the scent profile. I've just never really been moved enough by it to spend the money that it costs. And performance, like, I'm not a performance junkie. You know this if you watch my videos, but when the money, it's up there reapplying, you soon get through it, so it's only when it's logical does it not matter, you know what I mean? So the new one, as I said, I haven't got a bottle, but my good friend Craig has blessed me with a decant. I only asked for a few sprays and he sent me all that. Now, Craig is on Instagram as Craig Fragrance. I'll drop a link in a pinned comment down below. So, do me a favour, go on over, show him some love. Thanks from the Frag Lad, and give him a follow. So, thanks very much, Craig. Really appreciate it, man. The scent, that's what we want to know about. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. Very nice. Scent alone, I think I even might prefer this. A lot of people who love the Elysium, the original, and its other two flankers, might not be as keen. It depends what you like it for. If you like it for that sparkling grapefruit sort of effervescent, tingly, zingy sort of opening, then you might not be as keen on this one, because that's gone. Yes, there's some citrus, which I'm going to spray it on. Like, was that one? Oh no, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. I've got stuff everywhere, man. Sorry, I have to go on paper. But I have bought it twice. So this is really still just the first impressions, even though I've got some data. Yeah, you do get citrus. But it's more like a slightly juicy citrus. Like, there's a sharpness there, like you would get from lemon. But it's like, I think there's like I did look at the notes actually. I cheated. When it first came out, I looked at the notes. But I think there's like orange in here too. And that makes sense because it's juicier. Like a juicier smell. But when you look at the notes, the thing that stands out, it's the blackberry. I think the original was blackcurrant, which helped out with that sort of like metallic sort of, nuance with it. That blackberry, that'll probably also help out with that juicier sort of nature, but it doesn't take long at all for the leather. There's like I thought it was going to be like a soft suede, but it is a bit more noticeable than that. I wouldn't go so far as to call it rugged, animalic, or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not at all challenging, but after the two wears, Now, it's going to be difficult for me to sum this up because there's things that I really like about it and things that I'm not that impressed about. Let's go over the good points first. It smells fantastic. The leather in this, yeah, it got me. When I first wore it, I walked the dog and I was getting wafts, and it was like, I really, really enjoy this smell. It's a blue fragrance. It's a blue shower jelly sort of fragrance. It is, and for the money it costs, do you really want to be spending that much money on a blue fragrance, on a sort of generic smelling blue fragrance? Because it sort of is. It's sort of giving you like Dylan Blue sort of vibes in a way, but it's like, it's high quality, and that's undeniable. It does smell like an elevated blue fragrance beyond the realms of designer. But the performance, man, oh God, it's a bitter pill to swallow. It's not like, Dior and Cologne, like gone in an hour sort of thing, but it's not loud, which isn't that much of a problem, but it also doesn't really last that long. And just like with the other Elysiums, I can't get on board with that for the price, which is a shame, because I really, really do enjoy how it smells. I sort of, after the two wears, I sort of thought to myself, this smells like a really, really high-end, like masculine hand soap or something, or shower gel that's been spilled and dried on a leather belt. And I stand by that. But it smells really, 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 really good. I really enjoy it. As soon as I sprayed it on, the missus was like, that's nice. That's really nice. And it is. It is. I don't know how to go about actually scoring it. I've only wore it, two and a bit times. I really enjoy the scent. I really, really do. Okay, I'll go over the notes and think about how I'm gonna, score this. 1 sec. I haven't even looked to see if it's getting bond yet. But the main accords for Elysium Noir are amber, aromatic, warm spicy, fresh spicy, fruity, woody, patchouli, musky and sweet. Well, it's got a rating of 4.12, so that's not bad actually. For a new release, that's not bad actually. Wow. Here's some notes. Right, so Helvetalide, that's an aroma chemical. Lemon, bergamot, geranium. Oh, didn't get any geranium. Hedione, no. Lavender, yes. Mandarin and orange, right. Blackberry, there's the blackberry, and rose. I didn't really get, at least I don't think I did get any rose. Juniper berry, yes, that'll lead into the shower jelly sort of thing. Frankincense, I guess that's the smoky leather thing. Ambroxan, patchouli, cardamom, leather, yes. Pink pepper, yes, that will help out with the shower jelly sort of thing. Cypriol and cypress and sandalwood, not so much. Yeah, so those are the notes. I think I'll be comfortable giving this a flat 7. And probably for the same reasons that I marked down the Chanel. It's the price. Because obviously the Chanel isn't as expensive as this. Not that far behind actually, but it isn't as expensive. And the same is true here. But it ain't really about the scent. Because like I said, it is an elevated blue. It smells incredible. I really, really like it. I love what they've done. I really do. I like how it's different from the others. I like how it's gone in the direction of having something like dark. You know what I mean? That smoky sort of leather undertone with it. the performance on all 2 and a bit wearings. Should we have a look and see? I didn't even look to see what this is going for, you know. 100ml, 285 quid. And that's from Roja direct. So it ain't that much more than the Chanel, really, is it? Just another 70 quid. But you can get the Chanel cheaper than what it's listed for on Chanel's site. So yeah, £285. Suppose, you know, for 100ml of an each perfume. So like what you expect, you know. In fact, it is what you would expect. I think I'll give it a 7.5 actually, because it does smell very, very, very good. And it's not, you know, out of the realms of normality with the pricing. So I would probably mark it like an 8.75 or something on the scent alone, maybe even a 9. I really, really enjoy it. Just on the scent, objectively, nothing else considered. But, you know, the rest I'm taking off for performance versus cost. So, yeah, let's see a 7.5. Yeah, and that'll about wrap it up. Fantastic though. Smells really, really good. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing earth-shattering. People who are Roja Dove fanboys will hate it. Because, you know, they want Burlingtons and they want, you know, hot looks and all that, you know what I mean? They want artistic things that have been, you know, 125 notes and things like that. But, you know, even his best work is, dare I say, just reworks of Galan stuff. I said it once, I'm never saying it again. So yeah, that'll about do for today, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in once again. Drop a comment down below if you tried this. If you have, what's your findings? Are you gutted that it hasn't got the grapefruit, that zingy sort of sparkling opening? Or, like me, do you appreciate the different direction they've gone? And like I always say, guys, thanks very much. Drop me a like down below if you're enjoying this content, specifically this video, and subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notification down there so that you don't miss a video and that you'll be notified next time I upload some scented nonsense. So until next time, guys, stay safe, keep smelling good, and I'll see you again. Take care.